always send a map location to my client models so that they know where I'm parked, and when they get here they can find the bus. Just telling them that I'm in a silver bus doesn't seem to work, and often they park right beside me and then hang out there and send me a text to tell me they've arrived because they're afraid to walk up to my bus. Sounds kind of silly, just in case it's not me, even though I send them a picture of the bus. So my first chore is to find a way to get down this cliff, which means I've got to find the closest stairs. I might even have to move my bus in order to find something nice, but look at that those waves and that water. Look at that over there. God. Surfer's paradise, I guess. That's why that ticket said Surf City, USA. I just talked to a surfer and somebody walking along the path, and they told me that the closest stairwell down to the beach was down this way at 17th Street. I don't know how far that away that is, but I've got to check it out. The reason I'm here is to do a photo shoot. And I don't want to park like 5 blocks from where I can get to the beach. Well, there's where I can get down. There's no stairs, just the path gets down to the beach. People have asked me why I mostly shoot on the beach. It's because in every direction the view is pretty awesome. I seldom shoot in down the beach like this because there's always people in the scene, and I have to take them out with Photoshop. And I don't like to Photoshop my images. So this is where I will be shooting, probably right from this spot. I'm actually sitting on the sand. And I expect my model to be laying on the sand and getting this background. Look at those huge, amazing waves, and that water came right up to my camera, but not quite. If I was to turn the camera around, this is how busy, all the busyness behind me, houses and stuff, simply not as pretty as pointing it at the beach. Now I've moved my bus to an actual street address. She'll be able to find me. And I've got a very short distance to walk to get my gear down to the beach. And I got sun on my solar panels to charge my batteries and do some editing. Anyway, a lot of people ask me why I come to a location way before the shoot, like an hour or more, sometimes 3 hours. Like today, I'm here before noon and we won't shoot till 3. So this spot is as good as the last spot in terms of taking the photos. In fact, it's not really any different because the stairs that I walk to right beside that building, which is the washroom. The reason why the music is the blues. So after all of that, this model got in touch with me this morning when I told her where to meet, which is, of course, what we call last minute. Anyway, she got back to me to cancel because today's the girl's at the doctor. Yesterday the girl just had the flu. But I got a message on Instagram that I'm going to share with you if I can photograph it or turn it into a movie, because it's very interesting how clearly my bus stands out. And imagine this, people can find me via my bus. These are pics on my iPad. There's my bus. There's the place we visited, something like Pompano Beach or something. Let me try and figure it out. Maybe you can read it. Pompano Beach. I don't even know where that is, in California or in Oregon. Anyway, so there's this couple who got engaged. And there's some more photos, and then there's their note to tell me they thought they would share the photos because they saw my bus. And I said cool, but this morning I realized I should have told them to. I might have taken some engagement photos for them. So back to the usual scheduled programming. I contacted the girl who was sick yesterday to see if she's free today, but I don't think she will be because you know, when we organized the dates, I think we had set them up so that those were her own. That was her only free day, like free to shoot. Otherwise, she'd be at work or something. I'm still utilizing all of this sun to charge my batteries. Those are the batteries I use. I don't know if you can see them in the shade. These batteries and that charger, and that's for my powerful flashes on the beach. And I'm going to edit some photos with that window open, and every car that goes by blows some cool air in here. And of course, anytime I get bored, I can just go hang out by the beach or just come stand here in the cool breeze. I left the beach to come back here to where I parked last night. And I just wanted to show you how hard it is to find parking in the hardest places on the planet. There is a nice hotel over there called Huntington Pacific, I think. I can barely read it from here. Anyway, my bus is here. There's the Surf Inn, and each one of these spots requires payment during the day, which is why I'm not going to stay here. There's better places to park if I have to pay. And there's the beach right there. So this is where I stayed last night, right in that spot. And if you haven't noticed, it was very convenient. If I woke up, I wanted to have a coffee or something, 7-Eleven is right there. I thought I'd turn this into my story. My days are frequently made up of just hanging out, waiting for somebody who doesn't show up. Or when they show up, they've only got 2 minutes for you or something like that. In other words, you prepare and they show up late, and or they don't have time. Like, I'll meet you for coffee, but I've only got 15 minutes. It's probably common for a lot of us, but you know, most of us don't make movies out of it. So if you felt the video was worthwhile, please like it. If you liked it, like it. If you like the style of these videos, or you just want to follow along with this life of a crazy old man, then subscribe. And I'll make another video tonight or maybe tomorrow. Not really sure, but I'll be starting it almost as soon as this is uploaded.